it's very simple to add a co-teacher to a classroom, and it has quite a big difference. So if I go into people, Google Classroom is really secure in that the only people who can actually get access to this classroom is me as the owner and the people that I've invited as students. So students can either access it via the code that I give out or by me emailing them directly. So only the people on the people page can actually see or get into the Google Classroom. Now, by me clicking on invite teachers, all I need to do is type in a name or email address there, and I can invite someone to come and co-teach this class with me. They still have to accept it, of course. Now, I can only add people within my organisation. So if I just type in a name, it'll give me the email address if I don't know the email address. So I'm going to put in Joe Walker. This is a fake account, so don't email them. I'll invite them, and it thinks about it, it adds them to permissions, so that person is now invited. Now, I remain the class owner, so I still have ultimate control over everything. They can do everything I can apart from one little thing. I have the power still to remove them. They cannot remove me as class teacher. So this is really useful. If you've got someone coming in to teach your class for just a couple of lessons, you could just drop them in, then remove them afterwards. You can always keep re-adding them. Nothing that they do will be lost. You just lose permission to come into your room. It's almost like giving them the keys to your classroom. If you're a job share, you could quite easily have someone in with you the whole time, and you'd both be on an equal footing. Another final feature where it can be quite powerful is if you are wanting to keep the same classroom running. So rather than being my classroom, it's for these people in the class. Then towards the end of the year at transition time, I could invite next year's teacher in as a co-teacher, and then I'll get an option here when they accept the invitation saying make class teacher or give ownership. At that point, it just switches our names around. They become the top person, and then they can boot me out or I can leave, and the class is handed over with all its work complete, and it doesn't have to be restarted. That's quite useful if you've got classes staying the same. It's also quite useful if you've got known cover coming in, especially in a school where there's roving supply or hill to cover, because you can invite your cover in to be your classroom teacher. And then with classwork, you can schedule what you want to be going out, and you can even within it, you can write your long instructions of what you want them to do. You could even, if you really wanted to, include a YouTube video of yourself speaking quite easily, because we can go to create assignment. You could just add a YouTube video and for your speaking, or you introducing instructions, or even a live video of yourself. So makes leaving cover lessons very, very easy because you've just got someone in to monitor and keep an eye on what's going on. Final aspect, if you want to get in touch with them, say it's a job share and you're never on the same place as them, it gives you an easy email button there, so you can straight away get in touch with them, although you'd already know their email through Gmail. But that is how to add a co-teacher, and it gives you quite a lot of different possibilities, and it's probably underused a little bit, that one.